In 1995, Microsoft branched out into the gaming world. After getting through their problems starting off, they have had great success ever since. Nobody expected Microsoft to succeed in the world of gaming, and at first they didn't. At the beginning, Microsoft started with very little. In 1995, the team had about 150 game developers, but Microsoft had no presence in consoles. At this time, Sony had carved out 47% of the game console market with its PlayStation, soaring past Nintendo and Sega on the strength of a flood of cool games. Microsoft tried many times to create game boxes for the living room that never saw the light of day. So Sega agreed to use Microsoft software for Dreamcast games, but that partnership went nowhere. A trio of engineers that nicknamed themselves the Beastie Boys arrived at Microsoft. They were three very physically imposing engineers, Alex St. John, Eric Enstrom, and Craig Easler. They were also known as the Renegades of the Empire. They did many things that improved the performance and graphics of PCs, like creating DirectX, which made it possible for 3D software to run on a computer. Microsoft had a meeting with Sony's game developers that wasn't a success. So Bill Gates held a strategic retreat where his executive team focused on two pillars. One based on their productivity software like Microsoft Office, and the other based on home computing and entertainment. Since video games were on the course of a breakout into the mass market that could be even bigger than movies, at the end of the retreat, Microsoft decided that they needed to dig deep to come up with an answer to Sony's PlayStation 2. This is when the Xbox and PlayStation rivalry began. Kevin Batches, Seamus Blakely, Otto Burks, and Ted Halls all banded together to push the idea of a Microsoft game console based on its DirectX technology as a counter to Sony's planned PlayStation 2. These four guys were identified as the founders of the Xbox. The original Xbox launched on November 15, 2001, selling at $299.99. This system was one of the first systems capable of playing DVDs along with video games. It was also supported by Dolby 5.1, an integrated internet port, and an 8GB hard drive. The built-in hard drive was a new concept for video game consoles at the time, which gave many games benefits such as being able to save games without a memory card, rip music from a CD to be listened to in soundtracks of certain games, and later gave gamers the ability to get downloadable content for games like Halo 2 through Xbox Live. The Xbox's launch lineup included games like Project Gotham Racing and Halo Combat Evolved. Many gamers say Halo is the reason why the Xbox was so successful. Later came Halo 2, which was an even bigger success, breaking the record with $125 million in first-day sales. Both Halo 1 and 2 were Xbox-only games that went down in history as some of the greatest first-person shooters. Then came the Xbox 360 on November 22, 2005. Other than the incredible improvement in graphics that really stood out in games like 2K7 and NFL Madden 07, the Xbox 360 included a newly integrated Xbox Guide button on the controller that allowed gamers to quickly do things like check their friends list, messages, or simply turn off their console. The Xbox 360 also brought a new and improved Xbox Live server, Xbox Live Marketplace, and new digital entertainment features, along with the ability to personalize your console. On April 29, 2007, the Xbox 360 Elite was released. This version was jet black and included a 120GB hard drive, 100GB more than the original version. The latest installment of the Xbox 360 was the Xbox 360 Slim, which included a brand new look to improve system performance, built-in Wi-Fi, and HDMI capability. The Xbox 360 also had many great accessories like the charge and play kit, voice communication mics, and many variations of Xbox 360 controllers. Along with the Xbox 360 Slim came the innovative Xbox 360 Connect. Not only did it give you the ability to take pictures, video chat, and use voice commands, it gave families the ability to get active in their living rooms playing the Xbox 360 with their bodies instead of controllers. The only console of its competitors to have the motion sensor gameplay without controllers. The Connect had games like Connectimals, Connect Adventures, Connect Sports, and many more.
Xbox, pause. Xbox Play.
Some of the best games on Xbox 360 was the Halo series, the NBA 2K series, the Battlefield series, the Assassin's Creed series, the Call of Duty series, the Madden series, and many, many more. And now, for what we've all been waiting for, Microsoft's latest next-gen gaming console. Well, maybe Microsoft's Director of Gaming, Larry Herb, Xbox Live's Major Nelson, should do the honors.
Now over here we have the Xbox One console, liquid black, beautiful. You can see we have a 500 gigabyte hard drive, an 8-core x86 processor, and wireless networking connectivity all on board. Next we have the Xbox One controller with over 40 improvements. We have a newly designed D-pad. We have impulse triggers on the back here, which are going to change the way you game. Next, we have the Kinect sensor, which has improved gesture and voice control, a greater field of view, so it will work in almost any room, and 1080p video for Skype. One more thing I haven't shown you, the on-off switch. We've done something pretty cool here. I'll see you at Gamescom.
Later, the games that are currently out and what's to come on Xbox One will be shown. But for now, we have Mike and Dion on their reaction to the new Xbox One.
It wasn't really a good transition because they did kind of focus away from the true gamer. You see what I'm saying? They focused on TV. We had TV for about 20 years already. Like we know what TV do. What we want to do, what everybody want to do that got an Xbox One was play a game.
We want a game.
We want games. We don't want to watch TV. Yeah, it's something fresh. We want something new. We can Skype. We can do all this new stuff with this system. But at the end of the day, we want to play a game. We want to play the game. We want to get together with our friends when we get done with work, when we get done with school, when we get done with whatever we doing. Girlfriends, whatever. Heck, get them a controller too. When we get done with all of that, we want to play this game. That's what I think about it.
I don't lie to you. I'm excited for that Titanfall, man. When I seen that gameplay, that stuff, it's running off walls.
With all of this that Microsoft's gaming department has done, they have consistently fulfilled the wants and dreams of entertainment for gamers and families around the world. Speaking of gamers, let's talk about what a true gamer is.
The definition of a true gamer, and we can all agree upon this if you're a true gamer or not, is somebody that plays all games. That's the #1 rule. You cannot be a true gamer if you don't play all games. If you have a preferred console, then that's okay. Like, okay, I prefer Xbox, whatever. But if you a fanboy that's saying, oh, Xbox or PS3 or PC over everything, you're not a true gamer. I don't care if it's Xbox, PC, whatever.
Dance
yeah, it's a game.
Pokemon.
Other than entertaining, Microsoft's gaming department has changed people's lives and a lot of times made them easier in many different ways.
That's a real passionate and deep question, man. I'm gonna tell you, I don't know what kind of person I would be if I didn't play video games. Like it's really that serious. A lot of people look at me like, oh man, you're a nerd. What kind of guy to talk about video games this much? Learning tasks, school tasks, work tasks, whatever it is. In some way or form or fashion, I implement video game tactics when I do those tasks. But seriously, video games have changed my life drastically. Like the type of person that I am and the way I think. It's just not like this tunnel vision. This is creativity around. You see what I'm saying? Go outside the box, man. But truthfully, the way it affected me and my relationship with the bro, that's a whole different story, man. When you have synergy with somebody, man, it's unexplainable. It's like twins. That's what it is. He player 1, I'm player 2. That's just how it was. I was the shorty, he was Mario, I was Luigi. Any game we play, that's the synergy, man. I don't have to tell him nothing. We going in, Call of Duty style, Battlefield style, whatever. We going in, he this way, I'm this way. That's it. When you hit that synergy with somebody, it's like it's not only in games, but it's in real life too. Yeah. I don't even want to get into certain situations in our life where this occurred, but I'm just saying when it comes down to it, and we're in a situation outside or anything, I don't have to say nothing to him, man. It's either eye contact, it's just synergy, man. It's point blank and period. These same tactics that we use in video games can be used outside. You see what I'm saying? If anything happened and we had to go to war with some zombies, it's the man that I would choose.